Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today we've got a reading for you about somebody who goes from this excitement over something that is really good news with the Ten of Cups. It's probably to do with your domestic bliss. So you may be in love or engaged, or maybe even looking to start a family with someone. But it goes from this Ten of Cups to the Five of Cups. And the Five of Cups is about sorrow or disappointment or even regret. So it's as if you tell this good news to someone and they make you feel like it was a bad choice, or, there's no way that's going to work out. It's a dark cloud over your happy day. And I feel like sending you a big old hug because they rained on your parade and I don't like that. But let's get a little more detail for you. I'm calling spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. I hope you're having a good day, a good weekend. Hello, Key Controller. Hello, Peggy. How we doing? Hello, Pytho. How's your day? If you're interested in a personal reading, my email address is in the description box below. And we're going to start with the truth is. Let's see what else we've got for you. Okay, why are you being difficult? What else do we have? We have situationship and toxic, unhealthy relationship patterns. Underneath situationship, it says just having fun or no commitment. When you go to tell someone your good news, they cast doubt on someone's ability to be in a healthy relationship. This could be someone judging you as to whether or not you could make this relationship work. Maybe they feel like you have exhibited patterns of not being able to keep a healthy relationship. Maybe this person's just being a bit rude to you, or they might be judging the person that you're interested in. This is the Meta Muse. Hello, Elise. Hello, Holy Yoga. How we doing? Princess or Page of Cups, Two of Swords, King of Swords. This is somebody who likes to remind you that they know more than you do. They may not take it seriously if you've made a decision. To them, that's still something that they could influence or impact. This could be, a mom or a dad. This could be a sibling. This could be a good friend. But they really just kind of come off as pessimistic. I don't see how that would work for you. This person, you can't take them seriously, or I don't think you know how to do this. But it kind of comes through with this King of Swords as a person who just wants to be right. I wonder if they have kind of messed up intentions here. Okay. Nine of Cups in the reverse is not exactly a great start, but then you add to that we have the Queen of Wands in the reverse, and this is some pretty selfish or jealous energy. This is a general reading, so keep in mind it'll be however it resonates for you, right? But this King of Swords is somebody who feels threatened in some way by your choosing this path. So they either feel like you're going to move far away and then I won't get to see you, or you're choosing somebody that isn't good enough. I feel like there's someone else that I could find for you, or that person is, of the wrong background or religion or age. There's a complaint that they have and they blow it out of proportion to hide the fact that there's something pertaining to what they want from you that is impacted as well. If it's not that they're attacking your person, they're saying you can't do this, which I don't know. I don't generally like to let other people tell me what I can or cannot do as far as aptitude. Sure, you have rules. Sure, you have laws. That's cute. I'll respect those. But like, if you're talking to me about what I am actually capable of achieving, like, sit down. Guess what? I'm the actual expert on that. Nobody else is the expert on what you're capable of. So, Justice and Princess of Pentacles in the reverse. For some of you, I see a fast marriage or wedding ceremony, going to Vegas, or Justice of the Peace. Something that is less expensive or a little easier to, navigate, and it irritates this person that you took like a shortcut is how they view it. For those of you where it isn't getting married situation, they're trying to convince you that you need to review a pro and cons list or create one, because they have some issue here in terms of your ability to create a stable environment, or your partners, particularly if there's a possibility of starting a family or having a child. Five of Wands in the reverse and the Four of Swords in the reverse. But the thing is there's something that this King of Swords leverages in terms of their perspective that is an unhealed part of them. In other words, they have this negative slant. They look at people with a little bit less credit given to them than normal people might, because they expect the worst. And that could apply to you as well as the person that you would like to start your life with. But how do I say this? If you're trying to do a color match for your paint, you're going to probably want to make sure that whoever is deciding on that paint matching has really good eyesight. Now, some places have a computer that'll tell you this is the same color. Great. Don't ask someone for advice, or don't let somebody influence you when it comes to matters of the heart if they have displayed that their heart is maybe like Grinch size. This person doesn't like to see people like in love. So why would they be supportive? I mean, they should be, but I guess the Five of Cups is kind of, I guess I should have expected this person to react the way that they have. I was hoping they'd be happy for me, and instead they're making me feel like I have to defend my decision. Hello, Illuminati. Hello, Jason. How we doing? All right, let's see. This is the Jack-o'-lantern tarot. What else do we have? The Chariot. They feel like you're moving too quickly, that you need to slow down. You haven't really thought about all of the consequences, or, what the reality is of getting married or starting a family. They want to tell you to slow down, or really they want to tell you when to do things or who to consider, right? They're looking for whatever details they can in this offer about this person in order to make it seem like it's a bad idea. But again, I feel like they're hiding something about why they don't want you to be in this relationship. They do really like to lord their position over you. So this is somebody, again, I feel like they remind you that they've been, down this road before, or they're older than you. They know better. I've been around the block a few times is going through my head, and the wheel comes out, which makes sense. They don't necessarily have an appreciation for how things have changed, or they don't necessarily understand what you have gone through or what transformation you or your person have gone through. So it's a quick judgment that is based on the wrong facts. King of Swords seems to be the type that wants to be seen as honorable or wise, but they also like cherry pick the things that they say or that they believe instead of looking for like the truth, right? Four of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. They're holding back things. They're holding back their true, perspective, or, they're not willing to admit that somebody might be good enough for you, or that you might be able to have a healthy relationship. They'd rather create this instability or this doubt in your mind and make it seem like you should probably just play it safe. Hello, Andy. How are you doing? Hello, dude. How's your day? King of Pentacles. Three of Cups and the Ten of Swords in the reverse. So for many of you, it feels to me like this person has been dealing with the same roadblocks that you have, but it feels like you're about to make more progress than them, or that you already have made more progress than them. Because it could be a similar generational curse. That's why for some of you, this could be your parent or your sibling. But it's like this person is failing to understand the importance of being supportive, right? Wanting to see you happy. Instead, they feel like they have to warn you all of the time that things could potentially be really bad. Again, negative influence, right? But with the Ten of Swords in the reverse, what I'm seeing is that you in some way have been able to process something that this King of Swords has not. You've been able to address a generational curse that this person has not. That's why for them, they don't see the same things as you. They are looking at it from a more negative viewpoint. Seven of Wands, Two of Cups, Three of Swords in the reverse. So your ability to heal whatever this thing that held you back and still holds back the King of Swords, this is something that enables you to be in that healthy relationship. That's why you came out as the King of Pentacles. Remember not to get too hung up on the gender, right? You also came out as the Princess of Cups. This is indicative of your being younger, I believe, maybe a little bit more innocent or open to things going well. But you also, with the King of Pentacles, you could have Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo in your chart. We've got an ability to stand up to this person who likes to tell you how to live your life or tell you that this isn't, going to work out well. Hey, you know what? I appreciate your input. I know that you care about me and want to see me happy, right? So I'm going to do what I believe will make me happy, and I hope we can find a way to navigate that. Even though we have a difference of opinion, it doesn't mean that we can't still be friends or still talk or whatever. Now, for some of you, it's going to be a pretty difficult argument where maybe it is more likely that you would go no contact with this person. Because they do seem a bit immovable or unwilling to change their opinion. And I think they would have to have some time before they do change that opinion. What else do we have? This is the Ghost Tarot. Three of Cups, clarifying the Three of Cups. We also have the Hermit in the reverse, clarifying the King of Pentacles. I acknowledge that you're older than me, or I know you've been through some things. I have definitely leaned on your advice in the past, but I don't know that this is one of those times where you've got it right. It feels to me like maybe you are being a bit overly critical of either me or my person, and it's not going to change my mind. Knight of Swords in the reverse, Strength. Six of Swords in the reverse. And the Six of Wands. The number 6 could be important. And the Five of Cups again. Some of you may choose to press if there's a different reason they don't want you to be in this relationship, or they don't want you to see, or they don't want you to be, getting married or starting a family with this person. Others of you may feel like that's just kind of opening a can of worms. I don't know if I really want to give you that platform, because it feels like you're probably not going to be honest with me. So you'll have to make that decision, game day. But this is, I'm not going to change my decision. But thank you for telling me what your concerns are, respectfully, no. The Six of Swords in the reverse indicates that this person is going to be a bit frustrated or angry or even go no contact with you. And I think it really does take a while for some of you. I would say it's around the 6-month mark, but it may be longer, like a year. There's something about time that really helps develop for this person a clear understanding of what you have with this connection or this, goal in terms of your life. I do feel like for many of you, this involves a romantic partner, but it could be a general idea altogether. I want to be with this person and it means I have to move across the country. There's something here they really do object to, but they don't tell you that part. Devil. They want to be able to instill fear in you so that you choose to back out of this connection or choose to, or at least lose some of the trust that you have in this person, at least get you to have some cold feet is what their goal is. And I don't think they have the hold over you that they used to or that they think they do. Because again, you came out as strength. That's the opposite of the devil. So it means you're very protected. You're not very susceptible to people influencing you right now. Knight of Wands in the reverse. King of Wands. There's going to be some conversation here about whether or not you or your person is trustworthy. Maybe there's been a history of cheating. Maybe there's been a lack of commitment. Maybe, one person has not dated at all, and this is like their first foray into dating, but there's doubt being cast on someone, and it's about fidelity. Six of Cups in the reverse. Another 6, clarifying the Six of Wands. The Fool and the Ace of Cups. I'm not going to continue to live this life. I'm not going to choose something where I feel like I don't really belong just to make you happy. I think you really are letting go or plowing through some sort of generational curse that has prevented this King of Swords from being happy. They've been too focused on the logical or expecting things to go poorly that they've missed out on a lot of opportunities. And I think you see that, or there's a risk of that and you're not interested in missing out on those opportunities. This is the voyage of the soul. What else do we have? Bloom, confidence. Radiance. Goddess, beauty, attract, nectar, and glow. Metamorphosis, transformation, change, renewal, revolution, and rebirth. So yeah, I could see how there would be a difference in your perspective and this King of Swords. First of all, they're more focused on what they can hear, right? With those big ears. And the card itself is in black and white, but you're over here seeing things in color. You all don't have the same perspective on people or on life. And I feel like it's because you've been able to heal something that remains unhealed in this person. And it's probably tied to the divine feminine. We've got the yin card, talks about, affection, that loving energy, heart. This King of Swords may struggle with that side. Serenity, ease, tranquility, peace, drift, and silence, and emotions. Water, cry, purge, balancing, and releasing. The thing is, the King of Swords here has been avoidant of emotions, and they feel like that has made them strong because they view emotions as something that can take down their tower, their bridge, right? Water is beautiful, but it can also be destructive. The thing is, the King of Swords never fully understood just how some people can harness the power of those emotions because it's stopped them, right? They've been a little bit stagnant because they don't get in touch with their own emotions. You're able to see the power that you can have by actually being in touch with yourself with regards to your emotions. I'm not going to hide from how I feel about that person. I'm not going to avoid speaking my truth in a conversation with this King of Swords who wants to tell me that I shouldn't be going after this Ten of Cups. Um, it's like you have to choose between regretting, missing out on something amazing in your life, or, whether or not you disappoint this person. And that's not a very difficult decision. Skills, talent, practice, publicity, success, and fame. Some of you do have fame or a little bit of a spotlight on you or your person. It could also be this King of Swords, which could kind of explain why they don't trust people. But I also think this is underlying or underscoring the fact that you have this really strong intuition or an ability to use your discernment. And it gives you this confidence or this courage to go for what you want, even though, King of Swords over here has been trying to keep you expecting the worst from people. This is What's the News? Obsession, physical attraction, sex appeal. So this King of Swords is saying because your partner, or maybe because of you and your attractiveness, you don't take relationships seriously, or they don't take relationships seriously. There's no way that you all will be, faithful to each other. That's the King of Swords belief. But they're coming through as two-faced or hidden intentions. I told you there's a reason why they don't want you with this person, and it's not what they say it is. You're picking up on some strange energy. For some of you, this person's attracted to your person. For some of you, this is somebody that is competitive with you and they don't want you to get into a relationship because they feel like they should get into a relationship first, or because they depend upon you. Key player, important person, playing an essential role, or irreplaceable. Yeah, they view you as somebody that does something for them, even though I don't know that they really give you credit for that. Maybe you watch their children, maybe you help them with their yard work, maybe you listen to them and other people don't. We've got karmics, third parties, haters, and lesson learned. Whoever you are, you understand now that whatever this person is saying, it is skewed because their worldview isn't quite accurate, or because they have these hidden intentions. Bonnie and Clyde. They don't have an appreciation for how deep the connection is with you and your person. It does seem like you are very committed to each other. It's a dedicated partnership. They may say it's going to be a situationship, or it's going to be toxic, or you all won't be able to be faithful to each other, but they don't understand the connection that they're trying to judge. I see people who are very much so interested in doing right by each other. Memories, missing someone, regression, revisiting the past. This King of Swords is judging a relationship from his past instead of the one that you're in. I said his, but let's keep in mind that this is not a gender focus, right? This is somebody's energy. So the King of Swords went through something when they were younger. You may have been around for that or witnessed some of this, but they've had an issue in terms of trusting people in the past or being trustworthy themselves. But I gotta tell you, there's something that this King of Swords is doing right now that is shady. they're not willing to be honest with you about what they want from you and why they don't want you to leave or change your life. But I think they also have memories of, or they were the person that did a lot of tiptoeing around during a serious relationship. So maybe they just haven't ever really seen a healthy relationship, but that's okay. I still believe in unicorns. I've got one over there. It's the stuffed animal. Can I tell you guys a silly story? When I was like, I think it was like 3 or 4, my parents took us to church, and the little like kids sermon was talking about how great pets are and how animals are a gift to the world. Sorry if you've already heard this story. And so they went around and asked the little kids that were up front, like, what is your favorite memory, or like tell me about your dog, tell me about the cat that you have or your hamster or whatever. And when they got to me, I went into great detail telling them about my puppy. I don't even remember what his name was. Like, I'm telling you, like, it was probably like a 2-minute long speech, right? You guys, you can tell I like to talk. And then at the end, apparently I said, oh, he's not real though, he's just a stuffed animal. And everybody was like, this girl talking about her dog like it's real and it's just a stuffed animal. Anyway, sorry. Look, this is somebody who's trying to distract you from the legitimacy of the connection that you have, because they themselves have struggled to have a healthy relationship. They can't see past their own toxic tendencies. They, or, the people that they've dealt with have always been pretty toxic, pretty, willing to argue a lot or cheat on each other. And so they don't really believe that you could be good to somebody or that somebody else could be good to you. And that's why they're trying to basically dissuade you from moving forward with somebody, with anybody really. But they can't deter you. This lift-off card, fast action, it's how you feel about moving towards this 10 of cups, the person that you want to spend your life with. They can't change your perspective of that person, much as they try. This is the Kipper. Hello, Christine. How are you doing? Lovers, number 15. Change in the reverse, number 9, and Thief in the reverse, number 24. There's a major decision here, or somebody who feels like they've found their soulmate. And because this King of Swords doesn't like that you would have to move, they're trying to find a way to get in between you and your beloved. But Thief is in the reverse. They're going to find you to be rather unconvinced. Hey, thanks for your opinion, but I choose not to respect it. It's like one of those we don't really care replies that you get on social media or an email if you complain about something and they don't really care. This person's so convinced that you're going to believe whatever they say. They don't really expect you to have gone through this change where you see things in a different way or where you've grown up, right? We've got mature man in the reverse and marriage. The issue here is if you've never gotten to the point where you are mature enough to be in a healthy relationship and you've never experienced that, it makes total sense that you would wonder whether or not it really exists, especially if you've never seen other people around you do that, right? This King of Swords is unhealed. There are things that they need to go through before they see things the way that this King of Pentacles does. So the King of Pentacles has matured in a way where this relationship does seem possible to them. They do want to have, the family or the living together thing, even though this King of Swords is trying to convince them that it's a bad idea. So we have courthouse and wealthy man. For some of you, there's a concern here because of a prenup or, willingness to be honest or transparent regarding finances, especially if there is a difference or a significant difference socioeconomically. But again, if this is what the King of Swords is saying in terms of why you shouldn't be with someone, it's like they're exaggerating this to hide the fact they're concerned about something else. False person in the reverse. And journey. The person that you want to go to, the person that you want to be with, is not a false person. They're going to try to make your person look bad, probably in addition to, or if not, exclusively just trying to make it seem like you can't have that. But I think they're trying to make your person look bad. They know that they would be able to be probably more successful with convincing you of that. This is the situations deck. What else do we have? Hello, Matt. How are you doing? True love. What else do we have? Triggers, name, car, place, and TikTok, deadline, time running out. Part of what irritates this King of Swords is they feel like they are not necessarily going to get what they want. They're not going to have a happy relationship. Maybe if they are older than you, it's partially that, if you get married and I don't, maybe I'm like too old now, they have this like old maid syndrome, but it's really because they haven't worked on the healing. So they're not comfortable with you taking that leap, in part because they don't understand how they would be able to. We've got desire, lust, and sexual chemistry. I do feel that they have tried to make it seem like this connection is just based off of desire and not an emotional connection. We've got intervention, rescue, others involved. Divine masculine. And the hamster wheel. It looks like the universe placed this love interest in your life to help you to develop past whatever this generational curse was, right? This King of Swords was not going to be your guide if they haven't themselves been able to deal with that generational curse or unlearn those issues that were obstacles to a healthy relationship. So there was somebody else here that may have stepped in as a mentor, somebody who was a good friend, somebody who was in a healthy relationship, or it's the person that you fell in love with themselves that helped you to realize that sometimes people get stuck in a rut and they can't get out of it. This person may have attributed happiness to money instead of connections with people. But this King of Pentacles is keenly aware that the right step right now seems to be no contact with this King of Swords or low contact, because it's a lot of negative energy that comes from this King of Swords because of that unhealed state. And so I think the King of Pentacles wants to make sure to isolate that Ten of Cups energy, their domestic bliss, their home, their love, from this negative energy. They don't want this drama to be causing issues where they would like to start a new life. So in part, that could be why we have somebody that wants to move away or is not asking somebody to move towards them, right? They may want to get away from this King of Swords. This is the Fairy Lenormand. What else do we have? Hello, how's it going, Jamie? Number 2, the Clover. Yeah, that's beautiful. Okay, so the universe wants to give you a little refresher or just a little message that there is a blessing upon your relationship. You may doubt yourself every now and then because of influences like this King of Swords, but there is something really special about the connection that you're defending or that you are pursuing. (19), the Tower, and 14, the Fox. So in the Lenormand, the Tower is more about who you know, what the connections are, right? This King of Swords is somebody that likes to leverage their experiences or their age in order to come across as the smartest person in the room, but they are hiding their intentions. They don't want to be forthcoming or transparent about what their real reasoning is for keeping this person out of a relationship or discouraging this Ten of Cups. This is the Romance Angel Oracle. Hello, Masculine. How are you doing? Hello, Diana. I hope you're having a good day. New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings and passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. This King of Swords doesn't trust this person perhaps because they haven't known them for a long time, or you haven't known them for a long time, or maybe they feel like the like tension between the two of you is all that the two of you have. You, I think, definitely have that, but you have a stronger connection, a more emotional connection than this King of Swords seems to want to acknowledge. We have make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. And retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. It's time to disconnect from the King of Swords is what that is talking about. I made it. How we doing? Ooh, we have a birthday? Who did I miss? Happy birthday. I don't know who Daniel is though. Oh, Diana. Okay, I read it wrong. Happy birthday, Diana. I hope you have a very special day. All right, let's get a few from the Love Oracle. What else do we have? Broken, shattered, heartbroken, and destroyed. This King of Swords has difficulty with trust because of a very difficult experience they had in love. I do feel like this could have been their first love, but they, I think, still think about this person. And they attribute some of those issues to you, right? Especially the beauty thing. If your person is very attractive and the person who broke their heart was very attractive, that it's like they instantly don't trust you. Apparently, everybody who's attractive is a liar in this person's mind. So we have a breaking point, limit, final straw, and overwhelmed. It feels like nothing I say would convince you that this person that I've met is, quality and that they care about me. You always tell me that people aren't good enough for me. It seems like you just want me to be alone. Some of you may feel like it's not worth saying that at all because it may not get you anywhere, right? But it feels to me like this person wants you to be single. Trapped, stuck, tied down, and captive. They're holding you captive. You or your person. Because they want to, I think, have you as a resource because they don't have a relationship. Running, ghosting, disappearing, and invisible. This person has encouraged you to ghost or leave behind your love interest. And it's starting to become more clear to you that they have unhealed trauma from a relationship from their past, because a lot of the things they're saying, they just, it doesn't make sense to you, at least not anymore. You're noticing a pretty big difference in terms of outlook or realism, optimism, where they are quite hopeless or they see something as, the half empty thing, right? You're more likely to see that glass as half full. And it's because you found balance or harmony in your life. You've been able to deal with those things that you needed to heal. Maybe there's still a couple left, but the big thing that was in the way of a healthy relationship for you has been addressed, and not by this King of Swords. So they speak a different language. All right, let's see. This is the Tarot of the Nile. Hello, Pharaoh. How are you doing? Hello, Grant. What's happening? What else do we have? King of Wands in the reverse, Emperor in the reverse, a desire to control you or to influence you. And it's no longer working on you. This Wheel of Fortune is you deciding that you see things differently and you don't have to do what this person tells you. I won't do what you tell me. Sorry, I'm independent. Five of Swords in the reverse. Their attempt to meddle or cause some drama between you and your person seems to fail. There may be some issues here and there, but it's not going to cause you two to break up or for you to decide to abandon this person. With the Page of Cups, there's still an offer that's made. And I don't know why, but I'm seeing this Two of Wands in the reverse as if you think it's such a bad decision in my life, then you don't have to come to the wedding. We won't invite you. If you think I'm ruining my life, then I won't tell you where I'm going. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Seven of Swords. I know that you were lying about your real reasoning for how you felt about my connection. I know you were exaggerating how you judged the person that I'm in love with. But you got to ask yourself, what reasons do we have to keep people in our inner circle or to keep asking for advice from somebody that may lead you down the wrong path? And you wanted me to sacrifice the love that I've been looking for. So I think there's just a really difficult conversation about whether or not you can still salvage this connection, the friendship or the family relationship with this King of Swords, because they did lie and they're going to have to be honest about that, or at least make some attempt here to be respectful of your decision. Otherwise, it might be a little bit too difficult for you to manage this friendship. All right, I'm going to leave it there. Hello, Lee. How are you doing? Oops, what was that? Was it this? Thank you for the likes and the subscribes, and I hope to see you on my next reading. Doodles.